Dead Space 3, we're on hardcore mode. Repair to ride. Optional quest, the conning tower. Double A, gamer for life, demented priest. Okay, so we're on the second part of the conning tower. We made our way up to this room with the torque bar. And I definitely recommend that you keep at least 2 to 4 torque bars in your inventory at all times. You never know when you come across these rooms. Anyway, in here we'll have a circuit and I believe a weapons part. So loot the room for your general stuff and so on. Again, we're on hardcore mode. Definitely take the time at the end of every chapter, side quest, or whatever it is to save your game to a zip drive. Every video's got a little clip at the end to kind of explain how to do that. It just makes doing hardcore without the stress of worrying about having to start from the beginning. Anytime that it may happen, and there's a good chance that it will, if you die or your co-op partner dies, just go into the hard drive, delete the game, and then move your save game from your zip drive over to the hard drive, and so far and so on. So anyway, conning tower is one of my favorite side quests. This guy's kind of a jerk, and then what happens to him at the end, and then he's like got booby traps for us along the way. Not so much booby traps, he just got explosives set on the air vents, so you know when that happens you're going to get a wave of enemies coming at you. When we come back, those crates or soda machines or whatever the hell they were will open up and a couple enemies will come flying at us here. Roll of tape. Waiting for my buddy to get off the bench here. Okay, so now that he's back, we can continue on here. Guess that enemy decided to come out and took himself out with the electricity there. Normally when you come down that ladder, he'll come popping out. Okay, so when you activate the elevator here, that's gonna trigger another horde wave, and we're just gonna get set up for that via the stasis containers and the explosive containers. Grab your artifact. Okay, once you got everything you need to make this fight happen,
Look, you know I'm not screwing around. And I can't just let
That
you
guy
waltz
gets a
into
little chuckle
environmental.
out of you
I don't want to die.
doing that.
I'm sorry.
Anyway, it's one of these crisscross deals to our left. We're pretty much set.
Arm explosives.
And situation, I'm like, you got the
And
vent or the stairs? He's like, I
detonate.
got the vent, so I'll cover the stairs.
Be seeing you.
Warning. Contamination detected. Quarantine lockdown activated. Warning. Contamination detected. Quarantine lockdown activated.
Double team. I stays him, and he blows him up.
Warning. Contamination detected. Quarantine lockdown activated.
So once the enemies are done, it's time to hack the little spin wheels here.
Warning. Contamination detected. Quarantine lockdown activated. Warning. Override contamination detected. Quarantine lifted. Quarantine lockdown activated. Please report this event to your superior officer.
Okay, so once the battle's over and you hack the wheels, go ahead and up, use the elevator. Alright, you stasis the wheel, you pull the things out of the ends, and that's going to activate that.
I never wanted to
Make
hurt
sure you
anybody.
go down there. I
You know,
believe there's a text
I
log
just
down
wanted to
here.
live. That's all I wanted. To live. I wanted to live.
Yep, that did the trick. Gravity is reading normal again.
What do you think is worse, Buckle? Dying along with everyone else, or being the only one who survives?
It's not the dying that scares me. It's not making a difference before I do. You should be able to make it to the top of the conning tower now, Isaac. If Edwards is around, that's where you'll find him. And his stash.
Right.
Alright, so now it's time to backtrack. Make our way up to the conning tower. Okay, we knew we would be getting a few enemies, and when we come down the end of this ladder, we should get a few that pop out at us too. Okay, hit the bench if you have to. 9 times out of 10 you most likely do. Anything you want to collect your scavenger bot. Okay, this is when we came through that door to our right. These plates activated. Now that we got them turned off, we can head up to the conning tower, but we had to hit his bedroom first to get I guess the key to the top of the tower. And there's some other loot in there to pick up as well. Alright, there's the access key. Got the text log and some other general loot in here. We're going to go ahead and break the video and then come back, head up to the conning tower, grab the storage locker, and then fight our way back out. So we'll see you on that one. AA Gamer for Life, Demented Priest. Okay, hardcore on Dead Space 3. Best thing to do is to save the game to a zip drive at the end of every chapter or any place that you think you may die. You want to just go back to the dashboard, go under system settings to storage, go to your hard drive, go under the game, Dead Space 3. You'll see the slot for hardcore and just save it over to the zip drive. And now if you happen to die, what you do is you go back to the dashboard, you go into your hard drive, and you delete that one save spot, and then go to your zip drive and copy it back to your hard drive, and then you're golden. So basically what you're seeing here is to save it to your zip drive. If you do die, you just reverse the process to put the game back on your hard drive, and you're good. So don't sweat the hardcore, just follow this step, and if you die, just do that.